This is the TV News, the industry's only daily video report, brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative needs, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.
Welcome to the TVNews.TV for Friday, May 7th, and we begin with the most pervasive advertiser on TV, Procter & Gamble, who is now in the throes of their annual Mother's Day TV campaign. And that thanks moms across America for just being moms. Have a look.
P&G, proud sponsor of moms.
And P&G has also launched ThankYouMom.com, where you can tell your favorite mom stories, grab $100 in discount coupons for P&G products, and perhaps even win $1,000 in cash. And that reminds me, the TVNews.TV wishes everyone in the industry and well beyond a very happy Mother's Day weekend. This is the Weather Channel Watch. For the third straight Friday night, the Weather Channel's severe weather expert, the former ridiculously promoted Storm Master G, now reduced to just Dr. Greg Forbes, is predicting a high Torcon index for the Ohio Valley, which means conditions are very ripe for a tornado outbreak. What we can't put our finger on at this time is the MoveCon index at the Weather Channel, which is simply the probability that the Weather Channel will foolishly once again run a stinky movie while severe weather kills. Stay tuned. And speaking of massive failures, remember Court TV and how you could count on them for great live legal action coverage? Well, yesterday, NFL great Lawrence Taylor was arraigned for third-degree rape. And was Tru TV there for the coverage? Pfft, of course not. They had a canned presentation of their actuality show, Speeders. Now, mercifully, CNN was there kind of glossing over the coverage in court with the proceedings. We're going to call them now Tru TV. Actually reality, not actuality. And this is why I detest the homogenization of cable TV.
The Sports TV News is brought to you by Sando Communications. Sound judgment, solid credibility, and superior results. This is Sando Communications.
Well, this week was a very dynamic up and down week for sports television. Here to tell you all about it with the Sports TV News is our very own EMAC, and that's Eric Mackerlin. Eric.
We certainly did have up and down news in sports television this week, Jeff. First, the sad news. Ernie Harwell, the longtime radio and television voice of the Detroit Tigers, died this week at the age of 92. Ernie spent 55 years in sports, radio, and television. And he's going to be missed very, very dearly. He's one of the classic old voices of the game. He's up there in the Hall of Fame with guys like Mel Allen and Vince Scully. Just a really classic voice and a very, very classy man who was loved not only in Detroit but all around the country, because he was basically heard all around the country on those great AM radio bands all these past years. Ernie Harwell, dead at the age of 92. You know, one of the things that Ernie Harwell unfortunately didn't get a chance to see was baseball in 3D, but you and I are going to get that chance sometime in the next few weeks when the YES Network, the cable network of the New York Yankees, broadcasts a pair of games from Seattle where the Yankees will meet the Mariners at Safeco Field in July. And just a few days later, Fox Sports is going to bring us the All-Star Game in 3D. I'm sure, as you remember, this is sort of a spate of new 3D programming that we're seeing in sports. Only a few months ago, MSG Network in New York broadcast a hockey game between the Rangers and the Islanders. And then, of course, just a few weeks ago, we got to see the Masters in 3D as well. Really exciting to see this type of programming take off and be offered, even if it's in just limited dribs and drabs at this point, and even if it's only to a very, very small audience. But Television's been here before.
Well, Eric, we thank you for the great news about 3D in baseball. We lament the bad news about the passing of Ernie Harwell. And we will see you next Friday right here on the Sports TV News.
Future events and opportunities brought to you by Dude Walker. Get the best voice. Get the best price. Get Dude at dudewalker.com.
Okay, the Cable Show 2010 happens next week in Los Angeles. The TV News will be there, and right now is your very last chance to book an on-camera interview with us. So, email me directly at grimshaw@thetvnews.tv. It's easy to become a sponsor of the TV News. All you have to do is click right here at thetvnews.tv, or you can drop us an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that's about it for today's edition of the TV News. We will be back all next week with all sorts of features, so be sure to check in often. And if you've missed any editions of the TV News, catch up quickly by clicking on our archives. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. Thanks for watching. We also thank our men and women in uniform who are risking all for us. And as always, go out and make it a great weekend.
The TV News has been brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative challenges, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.